Okay, surprise. I'm not doing question time. I'm not answering questions. So please be aware I'm here just to do the air sign readings. I'm having trouble with YouTube this morning uploading everything. I did the what's cracking and the bonus read, but I can't get them to upload. Nothing to do with my internet. It's to do with something to do with the YouTube settings this morning. So I decided rather than skip the air signs, I'm going to do them live for you. So no questions. Please do not donate to me. I might actually put that down here. It works. I don't want you paying your money and then I'm not able to answer your questions. Okay, let's see how we go with that. All right, so today we are going to do the air signs live. So I have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra here to do. And if anybody's online that feels really generous, I'd appreciate if you could timestamp them for me. I have so much to do today. I can't do a live later, and I'm trying to get everything done this morning. And of course, it's always when you get hiccups. So, all right, let's have a look. So we'll start off with Gemini, mainly because it's on the top of I have to look for my proper cards. Seems really funny that I'm still using these little ones that I used when I was traveling. So, all right, Gemini, you got the Seven of Swords jumping out of the deck at you. This can mean somebody is trying to get away with something around you here. It can be a not so nice card in that it can represent somebody trying to do the wrong thing, but it's very possible here that you're dealing with someone who's trying to be underhanded with you. All right, let's give them a big shuffle. I'm using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. If you're wondering what the tarot is, it's the one with the beautiful old pictures on it. All right, let's have a look. Gemini, what's coming through for you? Now, unfortunately, obviously, I can't show you the cards. I'll show you as I pull them, but I can't show them laying in front of me. But let's see. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords coming through. So the Five of Swords is a card that talks about winning at something, okay? Because this person's got the swords, the other people are running away. So it's like you've achieved someone. Hey, Brenda, how you going? It's like you've achieved something here. You've won something, but you have nobody to celebrate with. So it always makes me feel like it's an empty win. It's like you've made some progress on something, but maybe it's not the progress you wanted to make. Sometimes it means just walking away from something, even though you've put a lot of energy into it, because you don't want to sort of go any further with it. Maybe you've had enough. Maybe that Seven of Swords is an indication that somebody's perhaps done the wrong thing by you and you're going to walk away. Now, I do have the Six of Wands coming through. So the Six of Wands is about a victory. So it means that somehow or another here, walking away from something has created victory. I got a lot of this energy in the 2 daily reads. So when I get to put them up, you might understand. There's a lot of energy around at the moment about investing in yourself rather than putting other people in front of yourself. Long, strong energy. So, yeah, so I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done here. There is a brand new beginning coming through for you here with somebody who's very powerful here, and a decision of whether to move in a brand new direction. But you see, you've got the Four of Cups here. So that's always for me that energy of, is this really what I want? Is it what I want? Am I moving in the right direction? I do feel somebody is communicating for you here, somebody from your past here, possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Getting a lot of water energy coming through with these readings in the last few days. So I feel like somehow or another here, somebody is coming in to communicate with you, possibly somebody that you walked away from because they were not doing the right thing. So it could be that, this person was not really putting energy into the situation. Maybe they were being less than kind. Because to me, with that Seven of Swords, you were dealing with somebody who was trying to get away with treating you poorly. And I don't feel that you're going to put up with that anymore. So I have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles coming through. So for me, this is very much the energy of, this is celebration with the three. It also can signify a friendship. But I feel like here with this Eight of Coins, that you've got somebody who wants to come in here to now work on what they weren't working on before. So somebody here is feeling really like they want to make a change and they want to put in the energy now. Wow, okay, so you got the Ace of Cups coming through. So there's a love offer on the table from somebody who now wants to put the energy in. I feel like here with this Knight of Swords, you may be dealing with somebody. It's a pretty explicit picture, this one. But I feel like you may be dealing with somebody here who has created great hurt and wants to make an apology here. But I do feel this time around they are definitely offering love. I do think they want to put work into something now. Now, the Three of Cups can sometimes signify for me a third-party situation, even in personal readings. So it could be you're dealing with somebody who wasn't putting in the work before because they were in another situation. But this time around, they definitely look like they want to put in the work with you. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, are you going to get hurt this time around? That would be the question I'd be asking too. Are you serious about this? Is it really something that you believe? Yeah, because you're getting in your head about it here with the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Wow. All righty. I feel like here you want to accept this person on their word, Gemini. I feel like here there is a very strong feeling that you do want to accept that this person's going to do the right thing. You do want to accept that this person really has your best interest at heart. But, the Nine of Wands says to me, either you've been around with this person before or you've seen this before, which might mean you're not really prepared to do it again. So that's what I feel like you're thinking about, but you're definitely in your head considering this. And, when we see the blindfold, we see someone that doesn't always see things for what they are. So maybe you're conscious of it this time. Maybe you're very conscious of the fact that, you maybe have been in denial before and you don't want to be in that energy this time around. I feel like you're being really, really open about possibilities here because the Ten of Swords is here. So does this mean you're going to cut it off altogether, or does it mean that cycle has finished and that you're prepared to start a brand new cycle with this person? Because for some reason here we are completing something. So is it the end altogether, or is it just the end of this phase? Because for me, you don't want to be doing something again if it hasn't worked out well in the past. All right, so we have the World card coming through. So you're definitely closing something, closing up the chapter off here. Queen of Cups coming through, which is quite interesting because you had the King of Cups at the beginning. So I do feel that there's this sort of energy here where you feel very aligned with this person. You may even feel great love for this person, but you can't love somebody who's not reciprocating, because then it can become toxic and arduous, and you may be finding that you're getting resentful and angry that you're putting all the love in and your person is not returning it. So I feel like with the Queen of Cups, the love still remains regardless, but you don't want to do it the same way anymore. It's like I'm completing this cycle and moving into a brand new cycle here. All right. So there is an offer on the table with that Page of Pentacles. So let's have a look and see the story. So there's something you may have walked away from in the past. Maybe you were investing in something where somebody was not reciprocating. Now, people say all the time, you shouldn't do something when to expect something in return. So we say you don't do things because you want something back again, but you do, because you can't love a person who isn't loving you back, especially if they're disrespecting you. And if this person's done that, maybe you've walked away knowing that it's not the place for you. So I do see here with the Six of Wands there being some sort of victory in that and taking time out. You may feel that you need to heal from this situation before you move forward again. But what I do see here is a brand new beginning with the Ace of Wands, and certainly somebody who's looking like they're living up to what they're talking. So they're walking the talk this time. And I do feel here that you're moving in a brand new direction. Again, I see this deliberation on whether it's right. You've got the Six of Cups here, so I definitely feel it's somebody you've already dealt with. But I feel like no matter which way around I do it, that perhaps this time around you're not prepared to sacrifice your own needs for this person. This time around you want something reciprocal. All right, let's just have a quick look at this Page of Coins. I'm just going to, the Chariot is here. You could be dealing with a Cancer. And the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you will choose to just overlook this one. And the Queen of Swords. I really feel like here, maybe you're looking to have more say in the relationship with that Nine of Pentacles. Maybe this time around, especially with the Chariot, you are choosing to move forward, but maybe with that Nine of Pentacles, you're saying this time around, I want to be able to talk about what I want. I want to be able to talk about my feelings. I want you to pay attention to me because I know my value here. No matter which way around, I feel like you may accept this offer, but I think you're going to be very much on your terms. All right, let's have a look at an oracle card here. All right, we have Treasure Island coming through. Card number 9. Treasure Island. The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition. So maybe this is a dream for you to bring this person back in. The results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. So maybe you have been trying to manifest this person back in. And if that's the case, whatever healing you've done, it seems like this person has healed what they needed to heal too. So you may have somebody coming back in here who's gone through a lot of work as well to get to where they are. All right, let's just shuffle the deck and we'll get into the next reading. So we've got Aquarius coming up next. It was so cold here this morning. It was like 6 degrees, which is freezing. The sun is out there shining now. It looks absolutely glorious outside. It's beautiful. I have a really nice view from my window. All right, let's get into the Aquarius reading. Oh, I keep it there. Oh, Aquarius, you've got a jumper too. You've got the Lovers coming through here. I'm using the Golden Tarot here, if you're wondering what tarot it is. And it sort of has sort of like artistic paintings on it. It's really beautiful. Hey, how you going, spirit animal? Yeah, it was a bit of an impromptu visit, really. I went to do the readings this morning and I can't upload anything to YouTube. So unfortunately, everything's sitting there waiting to be uploaded. So they will come later on today. There is an offer coming through for you. Looks like an offer of love coming through, Aquarius. So be ready. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Okay, so we have the Star card coming out first, which funnily enough is the card of Aquarius. The Star card talks about faith and healing. It talks about being on your path, moving in the direction you're meant to be, in line with your own destiny. So, oh, there you go. Libra will be coming out shortly. I've already done Gemini. So there is something in the Star when I see the Star. I love it because sort of people call it the wish card, but it isn't really so much a wish as in sort of heading down your path in the right direction for what is right for you. So something is coming in here as a part of your destiny, as a part of your path. All right, so we have Cancer energy coming right behind that. So with the Chariot, there is forward movement. but not always quick forward movement, because sometimes it says you've got to have everything lined up in order to move forward. So I'm feeling here you're in line with your destiny, but maybe some things have still got to fall in place on your path before you can get to where you're going to. So there is definitely this feeling of forward movement though, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is howling today. It's coming out everywhere. So I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know what level of healing everybody's on, but oh my goodness, this beautiful energy of feeling independent, feeling self-sufficient. Whatever you are doing here, it's almost like you're ready. You're ready to have something come your way. You've done the healing that you needed to do, and you're ready to move in that direction now. Absolutely. And we have the Empress. Oh, ta-da. So I'm feeling like here, this is really this energy of standing in your own space, like feeling ready to birth something new. So maybe it's love that you're ready for. Maybe you're ready to have a family here. Maybe you're ready to bring in a person. And I feel like the reason you're ready is because you know it's aligned for you on your path. So it's like knowing that something is coming quite easily here. There is a brand new journey you're taking here. Now that Seven of Swords is making quite an appearance too today. I feel like you may be going to deal with a fire sign here, but you're certainly dealing with somebody here who is ready to take a plunge with you. Somebody who's already lined up for you on your path. All right, let's have a look. So we have the Nine of Swords coming through with the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay, devil energy coming through. And the Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn energy here as well. I feel like here maybe you've been dealing with people in the past who haven't really been aligned with what you've wanted. Maybe you've taken time out to do your healing to make sure that you're bringing in the right person for you. Because I see the Knight of Wands here and I see this Nine of Swords, and I think relationships may have caused you anxiety in the past. Maybe you just haven't got what you were looking for. And I'm feeling like here, especially with this devil energy, that maybe there's a little bit of fear about starting again or starting anew. And maybe this is what you've had to heal. You know, I've seen this a little bit this week where I feel like a lot of people been through healing the ego. And I know sometimes people talk about getting rid of the ego, but it's an essential part of who we are. We need our egos regardless. Our ego is what keeps us safe, stops us jumping in front of cars or off cliffs. So we do need to have it there. But it's about recognizing, you know, are you doing things from the ego that are stopping you having what you want? So for some unknown reason here, you're very, very focused here on your own abundance. And I love that energy. All right, so we have the Tower coming through, Scorpio energy. Scorpio, the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles coming through. And like I said, this energy was coming through very, very strongly with the What's Cracking and bonus reads this morning. So I feel really strongly that you may have been in relationships where the love was not coming from both sides, or perhaps you were dealing with somebody who wasn't really putting in the energy. And I feel like now you're looking at new relationships and deciding what parts of yourself you need to let go of in order to bring through the love you want here. And I feel like it's coming here. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse, which is quite interesting. Just want to clarify that. We've got the Justice card. All right. So I feel like here that you've got things almost on pause at the moment because of the past. So maybe you found in the past that you've had relationships that haven't really been beneficial to you, or they haven't really brought you the joy that you wanted in a relationship. And I feel like somehow here you are sort of putting yourself on pause while you're going through some sort of healing, because you're rebuilding with the Tower. You want a brand new beginning here. You want your abundance. I see you doing that, but I feel like that maybe you've been pulling in very narcissistic people, for example, in the past. And maybe you started to understand what you need to heal within yourself so they're not drawn to you. And I feel like it's almost like here you're recognizing some sort of karmic cycle here, and you've put yourself on pause for a while. And I think that's a really good place to be while you're healing. All right, so we have the Page of Cups. Here comes the love offer. Could be with the Pisces. And we have the Fool. So we have a brand new beginning coming through here. And the High Priestess. I love it. So this time you're doing things differently. So I always say with the High Priestess, you never know what you're going to have. So rather than just sort of sit in this energy of having to trust the other person, why not trust your own instincts? So maybe this time around, you're going to take things much slower. You're going to be more deliberate. Maybe you're going to be an observer in your own life and watch what's going on rather than just sort of going for something. Now, that doesn't mean you can't stop and enjoy yourself and smell the roses. Absolutely not. But there is an element of you this time that's not going to get caught up too quickly. So maybe you're using your logical mind this time or your intuition rather than just sort of going in and with both feet. Because I see a love offer coming through here. So there's definitely somebody coming towards you. And I do see a brand new beginning. But you've been on pause healing. So you're going to do things differently this time around, Aquarius. You're not going to be perhaps drawn into something here that is not healthy. It's not healthy for you. Because I see you rebuilding something. So maybe you're rebuilding your own sense of self, who you are. But I definitely see this beautiful brand new beginning. I feel like the new beginning is coming anyway. But then the love offer is coming too. All right, let's have a look. So we have the Star. So you're beautifully aligned with your path with the Star card. I see forward movement with the Chariot. Maybe you're starting to get yourself ready. I certainly see someone who's feeling very self-assured, confident, and ready. So maybe this time around, you're going to be ready for whatever comes your way. You're going to address it. You won't put up with it. Because you are the Empress. So I see you moving in a brand new direction here. I do see with the Seven of Swords that perhaps you're being cautious about what's coming towards you. But I do see a Leo, Sag, Aries energy in the King of Wands. So I feel like somebody is on their way. Somebody is very close. Only this time you're going to do things differently. All right, let's have a look at the wisdom of the Oracle. Oops, no. Sometimes they'll throw out 2 or 3 cards. I'm like, I don't want to read all of them. Just one will do me. They've been very... Look. All right, we'll pull one at random, I think. Okay. Time for a nap. There it is, right there. So taking time out to really sort of rest up and decide what you want here. All right, so it's rest, rejuvenation, renewal, temporary non-action. There you go. That's that hanged man sort of justice energy right there. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your list, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, which is definitely what I'm feeling here, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom. If you don't step back, take a seat and rest, be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction, as you observe without engagement. It's my thing, isn't it? Observing. Okay, so it says when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. So I really feel like here that you may be taking time out before going on a new journey, but I feel like somebody is going to come in the meantime that maybe this time around is going to be right for you. All righty, let's move on. So we're going into Libra here. All right, Libra, I'm going to I think I might change decks actually. We might have a different deck for Libra. All right, no jumpers. Okay, so Three of Swords coming straight out of the gate. So the Three of Swords probably for me is not the nicest card in the deck. I always say that every card has a good meaning. There is something always beyond it. So the Three of Swords is about heartache. It's some sort of breakdown, some sort of pain that you've endured here. Now, sometimes it can mean from the past, and if that is the case, it's still influencing you now if it's coming out in a reading. So the Three of Swords can mean some sort of breakdown between two people, possibly lack of communication coming through here, but somebody's put that third sword in. So it could be betrayal, it could be some sort of spitefulness or pain, but there's definitely some sort of heartache from the past that is still keeping you in place. What I do see that is really beautiful here is that there's a brand new beginning coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. So something brand new is starting up here. So something that's still in your heart here is perhaps being left behind with this Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps you've done whatever you needed to do to get to the place where you needed to be. So sometimes when we have a breakdown from a relationship, sometimes when we experience a lot of pain and unhappiness, we go about our business, we do what we need to do. Some of us stay single for a long time. We do a lot of what we see as healing. Maybe it's sort of deliberate healing or sort of just allowing time to pass and allowing the healing to happen. But something here says to me there is a brand new beginning. There seems to be a new love offer on the table here. So somebody is offering you something brand new, and maybe because you've been through the healing, that Ace of Pentacles is saying that you are ready to move forward now. Maybe you're ready to take the cup that's coming your way. And again, this Seven of Swords everywhere. I want to say to you, sometimes when a card comes up a lot like that, you need to be a little bit cautious about your journey at the moment. The Seven of Swords is somebody trying to get away with something. So it may be that you've got somebody around you who isn't being completely honest. So even if you're getting a love offer, even if something's coming your way, maybe just be really, really cautious to know whether you can trust it or not. Because I do feel with the Ten of Pentacles here and the Three of Wands that you've manifested some sort of abundance. I see it. But maybe just be a little cautious that it's exactly what you want. A lot of this sort of Nine of Pentacles energy coming through, which sort of says to me, you're really serious about your journey. You really want to have the right thing in your life. Just be a little bit cautious about how you accept that. Some people are extremely manipulative and they can coax you into something and make you feel really special, but without actually really offering you anything solid. We talk about that sort of narcissistic way of dealing with people, manipulative way of dealing with people. Hey, Sam, how are you going? Lovely to see you on board. Rosie. Yeah, I'm really well. I'm just doing the air signs. I came in to start early because I have a really busy day and I won't be doing super chat today. So because of I would love to let you in on all my stories, but things around me have just been so busy at the moment. And because I couldn't get to do the live, I got up early to do the readings for the air signs. And YouTube is just, I don't know, some of the settings just won't come up. I've taken it out and done what I needed to do. And I thought, you know what, I'll just do the readings live this morning. So I'm currently doing Libra. I've already done Gemini, Aquarius, and it's lovely to see you on board too, Rosie. All right, so we have here the Ten of Wands. So there's a burden you are putting down here. Something from the past here that perhaps did not serve you well. And you're trying to sort of bring some stability into your life and have a brand new beginning. I love the Ace of Swords. So for me, this is like perhaps you've learned the truth about yourself. Maybe you've understood your own value, but this time around you're doing it differently. So I really feel this is coming through in a lot of the readings today. People are starting to realize they don't have to put up with bad behavior. They don't have to put up with bad treatment. You want a relationship. It needs to be equal. You need to stand your ground and get what you want from the relationship as well. If somebody isn't treating you with respect or treating you poorly or, expecting more from you than they're putting in, then there has to be a change there. And I feel like here that is what you're aiming for. You're trying to understand here how to live your truth. And I feel like here you're putting down some sort of burden here. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, so I have the Nine of Cups. We always love the Nine of Cups in a reading. And I have the Judgment card coming through. You have somebody returning here. All right, and the King of Cups, possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, something you've really wished for. Now, I tell you the energy I'm getting through here is that somebody, you finished or finalized something in the past or walked away from something in the past. I feel like maybe this could have been a marriage or a commitment here. But I feel like whatever you've walked away from here, you've probably never let it go. But it may have taught you a lot, because I see a lot of work with the Ace of Swords to get you to where you need to be here. And I feel like you were dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. I also have Virgo energy here, a Taurus energy. All right, let's just have a look at what we've got. So we've got the Star card coming through again. Very similar energy for all three readings, really, with the Strength card. This is always beautiful. I'm pretty sure I had the same thing for maybe Aquarius or Gemini. That energy of the healing, through understanding that you have a destiny, a greater purpose here on the planet. So I feel like sometimes we forget that, and a lot of people don't see it. They don't really understand that you have a greater purpose here. So it's like, if I don't get it right if I didn't get it right the last time around, I can do it differently this time. I can do it differently, but this time I'm going to put myself at least the same level as the other person, and not put them on a pedestal and believe somehow they're better than me and I have to keep giving to that situation. There is a communication coming in here for you. There's communication coming in. Somebody sees your value here now. Somebody wants to communicate. So I definitely feel with the Judgment card that you're dealing with somebody from your past that wants the Nine of Cups with you now. But maybe if you weren't seeing your own value and you treat yourself poorly, then maybe realize that people who are coming in only see you for how you see yourself. So, for example, if you look at somebody who's in the limelight all the time, perhaps somebody that you admire, and you see their confidence and you see that sort of energy they have, and immediately you're like, wow, that person just has a great energy. But if you don't believe in yourself or don't believe you deserve something, think the different energy you're giving out to other people. Because what I see here is a person returning that is seeing your new energy. They're seeing who you are now. But maybe you didn't believe in yourself before. Maybe somehow or another you were sort of seeing yourself as not deserving. Maybe you weren't loving yourself. That's what attracts those people to you that just want to take advantage of you. They see the goodness. They see you're a good person. Absolutely. They wouldn't come in if they didn't. But if you can't see your own value, how can somebody else see the value of you? So there is somebody returning here that's realized that you have the value here with the Empress card. They want to communicate to you here. They see the healing you've been through. They can see it on you. They see your truth the same as you do. And I see the Nine of Cups. I see commitment. All right, let's have a look at the mini read again. So I feel like somebody broke your heart in the past. I feel like somebody left you with a bad taste in your mouth here. But I feel like you've got a brand new beginning coming towards you. I feel like somebody is ready to offer you something here. Be really cautious that you don't do things the same way that you did before. This time around, make sure you're doing them differently. Don't allow a person to get away with the same thing again that they did before. Because what we do is we think, wow, we really love this person. We don't want to hurt them, so we don't speak up. We don't stand up for ourselves because we're scared they'll go if we do that. But in reality, that is what keeps people. Who knew that boundaries, having healthy boundaries, knowing your own value actually keeps people with you if that's what you want? All right, so I have the 10 of Pentacles coming through here. So there is an abundance coming towards you here that, look, I feel like there is a real nervous energy here with the Nine of Wands that you don't want to get hurt again. Well, if you don't want to get hurt again, remember your value. Stand up for yourself, speak your mind, stand in your truth. And then you will build the relationship you want. All right, let's read you an oracle card, Libra. Oh, 3 cards came out then. All right, that's better. Building blocks. Nice energy. Building blocks. Card 28. What advice have you got for the lovely Libras? You know, some days they just spring straight out of the book at me, and other days I've got to go searching for them. This is building strong foundations and a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So I feel that's a really nice card for you to get, Libra, because I feel that's exactly what you're doing. You're building on what you know, but this time around you're building a better version. All right. Interesting. Okay, so we finished the reading. So I will do a few questions. I maybe just stay on for an extra 15 minutes. So I'll answer a few of your questions, but I'm not going to answer everybody. So if you've got something you'd like to ask, a question you'd like to ask, I'm not asking for donations. I'm just saying if you want to ask me a question, flip it up there. I've got about 7 minutes before I have to go. So I have the what's cracking and the bonus reads are both in a sort of suspended state of upload, I want to say, because of the YouTube. It's like I look for a couple of icons to upload, and the icons aren't showing up today. I can't get the videos to upload. So all right, well, if there's no questions, I might skedaddle. Thank you for joining me. For those who come on and join me, some of the people I know that I see all the time. I won't be doing a live today. Hopefully I'll be back next Wednesday. I'll be up to don't worry about Rosie. Did you want a quick look at what you're doing? Let's have a quick look. I wondered when you came up earlier if you've heard anything. So okay, so we have, you're about to hear though, you've got communication coming through. Communication, 6 of Swords, forward movement. What is number 25? You've got a victory here, Rosie. So you are heading towards victory. All right. I actually think more than 25. I feel like you need to look at 2 and 5. I don't feel it's 25. It could be the number 7, but it feels to me like the numbers 2 and 5 are significant for you. And to me, like 2 is about union, working on something or working with someone. But I'm feeling like here, because of the 5, there's instability. So maybe there is still an energy of you still like stabilizing yourself. You're not quite where you are. I'd say that's what it is. But I also feel the number 25 may be a significant number in a month. So, But whatever you've got going on here, you've got some sort of communication coming through that's going to move you forward with the Six of Swords and take you to victory with the Six of Wands. So I want to say to you, whatever you're doing, even if you're not quite there yet, you're definitely moving in the right direction. And even though sometimes it might feel that it's struggle time or struggle town, I feel that you are getting somewhere. So don't lose sight of what you're aiming for with that Six of Wands. I do feel that you are destined to move away from where you are and into a new place, or a new place as in where you are in your life. But I feel like that 2 and 5 energy is maybe there's still a little bit of work for you to do to get yourself balanced. I do feel that there's something significant about the number 25, maybe the 25th of April, which is Anzac Day for us in Australia. But I feel like somehow or another that is the significance of that. And I might actually spend a little bit of time having a look at that today, see if I can come up with exactly what it means. All right, I'm going to go. Take care. Thank you for joining me. My love to you all. See ya.